Today on 11th Gorgeous.
I love it.
We got us some.
Fancy on the toes.
I just ate a cherry popsicle.
Serious blushaholic.
Bam!
In your face.
Hey guys! It's that time of the month.
It is the time of the month where I'm sick again.
And
it's been a while.
Yeah, so we're gonna share with you some of our favorites from the month of August. I know what you're thinking. The month of August isn't even over yet, Tracy. It seems early. But that seems to be the way of YouTube lately.
It's the trend. We don't even wait until the month's over now. We just do it right at the end of it.
I mean, if you wait till the 25th, you're almost late these days.
Oh my gosh, we're late.
Yep. So the first is a joint favorite, and I actually curled my hair using this. And Stephanie had hers curled and then put it up in a fun pony for a back to school hairstyle look.
Yes, we heard about this from another YouTuber and we were like, we love it. We have to have it. That's the way of YouTube. You hear about it from somebody else and you gotta have it.
So we'll have the specific one linked below, but it is the Remington T Studio Pearl 1 inch to 1.5 inches.
It's a little harder to find, so we'll have the link to, I think we got it from Amazon because that's like the only place we could find it.
Yeah, and so just so you know, there is a smaller version of this, but we like the 1 to 1.5 inch. And
it's like the perfect wave, like curl with, it's a soft curl.
Yeah, and it's less than $30.
Sweet.
So,
okay, this next one's kind of a joint favorite too. I'm just picking up the ones that we have the same of. We both have been loving the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzing Powder.
it actually smells like chocolate.
It's amazing. Like, I'm not gonna say that that's the reason why it's my favorite, but it doesn't hurt at all.
I think it blends really well too. And this smaller size is only $15, which is expensive, but this is something you get at Ulta or Sephora.
But let me tell you, it comes with a really good brush.
It does.
So it's kind of like, it's worth it because you're not just getting the bronzer, you're getting a good brush.
Also, it makes a really great travel item. So if you don't want to like pack full-size gigantic items, this one's perfect for that.
Perfect. And like she said, it's a really good color and it's really blendable. So, and the chocolate scent doesn't hurt. So I love it.
And I think that one's like the milk chocolate, and there's also a dark chocolate one, I think. Now, I don't know if the darker color is available in the small size. It might just be like one of those things where they take like the popular color.
Kind of like how like if you see, I think the Benefit does a concealer like this and they'll always have it like in the
erase paste or the Boing or something.
Yeah, always have it in the same color, which actually I think is a little bit too dark for us, but I think this is the color that this one comes in. The small. I don't think I'd want to purchase a full size. I like the tiny size.
It's good. And honestly, if you have a light hand with it, it lasts for a good amount of time. All right, next, joint favorite again. And this one we got, if you notice, we like to go for the smaller size items. One, because we like to play with a lot of products, so then you don't feel bad if you don't go through it super fast.
Two, it's cheaper.
And two, it's cheaper. So this is the new Taylor Swift perfume. It's Taylor by Taylor Swift. And so we got the rollerball, and I think it's like 16, 18, something like that. And it just smells really good.
And honestly, sometimes like with this perfume, we found it first in the rollerball. So I don't even think it had released, like they had put it out in the big one. So.
Yeah, our Ulta just had the rollerballs and we were like, heck, we can't even wait for the full size. So we got us some.
Plus I really love traveling with rollerballs because I won't be as sad if it like breaks or something.
And you can also have multiple scents with you instead of like gigantic bottles of perfume, because that doesn't make sense to travel with gigantic bottles of perfume.
Okay, this next one is a nail polish, and I feel like I haven't had a nail polish in maybe a couple of months. But this one is the Orly in Fancy Fuchsia.
Fancy.
It's fancy. It's very fancy schmancy. I like it because it's like your typical pink that you would wear in the summertime, but it's got like a purpley tone to it. So it's not the typical...
Isn't that how fuchsia is?
It's how fuchsia is, yes. But regardless of the name, I like the tone that it is. And I feel like most of the pinks that I own are, I guess, kind of blue toned or red toned. Maybe red toned. But I just thought this one was different from anything I'd owned, and it looks really fancy on the toes. So I love it on my toes.
Okay, I know we have talked about the new CoverGirl Smoochies in some of our videos and how much we love them. These are two colors that have become even more favorites, and actually the packaging, they look really similar. And so we were loving Tweet Me, which we still love. It's a nice like red, like I just ate a cherry popsicle stain effect to the lips. Now these two are different. You have hashtag love you and hashtag text me, and I actually have text me on today.
It's the best.
Yeah. They have really great color payoff and also a glossiness to them. So it's a really pretty sheen that you get.
They just look natural. They're just good.
Yeah.
The texture and the color is just perfect.
And they're very like buildable, so you can do it a little less or a little more. So this is text me and love you, and I love them.
I'll use a heavy hand with the
text me.
Yeah, I'll use a heavy hand with that for like evening time.
Yeah.
Because it's like that evening lip, but not the like, you know, messy, have to check my teeth kind of heavy lip.
It's easier to wear. It's a dark lip that's easier to wear.
Okay, this one's been in the favorites for a while now. It's the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I still love it. It's in light ash blonde. No, just ash blonde. Still love it. Still use it. It's gonna be my favorite for a while because I have not found anything else that I like more. So it's kind of a little pricey, but for, you know, like a staple item, like a favorite that you go through once every 2 months or so, it's not bad.
Okay, I have a blush and it is in, let's see, Wet n Wild. I think this is the Heather Silk one. I rediscovered this not rediscovered, I always knew it was amazing, but I pulled it out of my stash and I was like, you know what, blush, I love you, and I forgot how much I love you.
Can't go wrong with the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes.
No, they're kind of amazing, and
kind of. There's no kind of to it.
They're going to last you forever.
I don't know if you'll ever hit pan on those unless you're a serious blushaholic.
Yep.
I may have talked about this before, I'm not 100% sure, but it's the Sigma highlighting pencil, and I use the matte side for a highlight because it's a highlighting pencil. And I don't know what it is, but it's like, have you ever seen when people do their brows and they get that like really good lightness right up there and it just frames the brows with the, also using like a brow pencil. So I really enjoy that, and I'll put it up there, and then I'll actually put like eyeshadow up there too, but it makes it extra light right up there next to the brow, and I've been enjoying it. And I actually found out I have 2 of these, so I'll have them for a minute. I won't have to
What brand is that?
It's Sigma.
Oh.
I love it. It's kind of like the highbrow. It's kind of like the highbrow, so if you can't get your hands on a Sigma one, a highbrow works pretty much the exact same.
And I have these makeup remover wipes. They're from CVS. I've really been loving the Target wipes, but I haven't picked up any new ones recently, so these have been my go-to. I love that they've got this little opener, and they're also really textured and really wet, and that for me is like a must.
Right? It's like textured and wet.
Yeah, so these two. And they're compared to Pond's Clean Sweep. They have chamomile, vitamin E, triple T antioxidant complex. I just think that they feel like a really nice higher end type of wipe.
This is lip product by Rimmel, and it's called As You Want, Victoria. And I think I wore this in the Beauty Smarties challenge where we had to change up our look, and I really like this color. We got it, it's part of like the new collection. We got this and a nude one that we've been obsessed with. And it's like not really red and it's not really pink. It's like
almost like a deep berry. Yeah. Not deep berry, it's like a very red berry.
It's pretty. I love it. I have it a little bit on just because I want a little bit of color, but it's actually really pigmented. I just took my finger and kind of like dotted it on my lips, because if you wear this full on, it's like
bam!
In your face. It's crazy, crazy pigmented. But I love Rimmel lipsticks. They feel really good and have good colors.
Alright, well that brings us to the end of our favorites. We will have all of them listed down below if you want to check them out. They're amazing, and that's why they're our favorites.
I was gonna say, if they weren't amazing, we wouldn't mention them at all.
Yes, so we are going to have some things over there for you to click, like videos and a subscribe button.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You know you love favorites videos.
Yes, I do. And we will talk to all of you guys in our next video. Don't forget to tell us your favorites down below.
Yes, please do, so we can try out some more products.
And we'll talk to you guys in our next video.
We sure will.
I already said that.
Well, bye guys.
Bye guys.